Hello, beautiful souls. If you're in your 20s and feeling ambitious but finding it hard to overcome laziness, this message is for you. Let's talk openly about what's holding you back and how you can transform your mindset. It's normal to feel like there's so much you want to achieve, but at the same time struggle to get started. You might feel stuck, like you're constantly battling between your dreams and your comfort zone. But here's the thing, achieving your goals is not about working non-stop or running on a treadmill of busyness. It's about being intentional, motivated, and consistent. So if you found yourself daydreaming about the future, but not taking the steps to get there, you're not alone. It's a common challenge, but it's not something you can't change. Let's start by addressing the root of your frustration. You're ambitious, which is great, but ambition without action often leads to frustration. It's easy to get caught in the trap of wanting things, but not doing anything to make them a reality. Sometimes the desire to achieve something can feel overwhelming. You don't know where to start, so you end up doing nothing at all. This is where the shift begins. Start small. One of the most effective ways to overcome laziness is by creating small, manageable goals. Break down your big dreams into simple actions you can take every day. When you look at the entire ahead of you, it's easy to feel like you can't climb it. But if you take one step at a time, those steps will lead you to the top. Don't think about the final destination just yet. Focus on what you can do right now to move forward. Another important piece of the puzzle is creating a routine. Your 20s are a time of discovery, growth, and learning, but they're also an opportunity to establish habits that will serve you for the rest of your life. You see, routine doesn't have to be boring or restrictive. It's actually freeing. It gives you a sense of structure and purpose. If you can set aside even just an hour a day to work on your goals, you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make. Consistency is key. You don't have to do everything perfectly, you just have to do something. Next, let's talk about the fear of failure. This is something that holds many people back, especially when they're just starting out. The fear of failing can be paralyzing, but here's a little secret. Failure isn't the end, it's simply a lesson. Every successful person has failed at some point. Failure is not a reflection of your worth, it's a stepping stone on the way to success. When you stop fearing failure and start thinking about the lessons it teaches, you free yourself from the chains of procrastination. Another thing that contributes to laziness is the need for instant gratification. Our world is full of distractions, and it's easy to get sidetracked by social media, entertainment, or the desire to feel good right now. But long-term success doesn't come from satisfying your cravings at the moment. It comes from being disciplined and working towards something greater than yourself. When you can delay immediate pleasures in favor of long-term growth, you'll find that you're more focused, energized, and fulfilled. Now, let's address something that's a bit deeper. Your mindset plays a huge role in whether you succeed or not. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm too lazy, or I'll never be able to do it, you're programming yourself to fail. Your words create your reality. Instead, start affirming the opposite. I am capable, I am disciplined, and I am working toward my goals every day. These positive affirmations might feel a little unnatural at first, but the more you say them, the more your mind begins to believe them. Sometimes we look for motivation outside of ourselves, hoping to find that spark to get us moving. But the truth is, motivation comes from within. It's about tapping into the inner drive that's already there. Motivation is not something you wait for, it's something you create. When you set yourself up for success, through clear goals, a routine, and a positive mindset, you'll find that motivation follows naturally. It's also important to acknowledge the power of self-love. When you love and respect yourself, you won't let laziness take over. You'll push through challenges because you believe you deserve the success that's waiting for you. You'll take action because you know that your dreams are worth it. Self-love is not just about treating yourself kindly, it's about making choices that align with the life you want to create. Let's talk about the power of decision-making. In your 20s, you're constantly faced with choices, both big and small. It can feel overwhelming, but the key is in making decisions that align with the life you want to create. When you make a decision, you're taking responsibility for your future. You're saying, I am in control and I will shape my destiny. This act of making a conscious decision, no matter how small, sends a powerful message to your mind that you're serious about your goal. But here's the trick. Don't wait for the perfect time to make a decision. That perfect moment rarely comes. You have to make the best choice with the information you have right now. Trust that you can always adjust along the way. It's about moving forward, not about making everything perfect. Don't let the fear of making a wrong decision hold you back. Every decision, even if it doesn't lead to the exact outcome you wanted, will teach you something valuable. Now let's address procrastination. We all do it, especially when the task at hand feels daunting or unpleasant. Procrastination is a habit, not a personality trait. It's something you can change. The key to overcoming procrastination is breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. When you tackle a large project, it can seem overwhelming. But when you break it down into smaller steps, the task becomes less intimidating. You can even reward yourself after each small accomplishment to keep the momentum going. Also, focus on the why. Why are you doing what you're doing? If you can connect the action to a deeper purpose, it will feel less like work and more like an exciting opportunity. It's easy to get lost in the grind and forget the bigger picture, but when you tap into your why, you find the motivation to keep going. Whether it's the desire to live a more fulfilling life, achieve a certain career, or build meaningful relationships, connecting your efforts to something greater will fuel your drive to succeed. Another important factor is the power of consistency. It's easy to start something, but it's the follow-through that truly makes the difference. Whether you're building a new habit, working on a project, or pursuing a goal, it's the consistent effort that yields results. Even on days when you don't feel like it, show up. The magic happens when you do the work, even when the motivation isn't there. Consistency is what builds momentum, and momentum is what propels you forward. Take time for reflection. Ask yourself, what is holding me back, and what am I really afraid of? Sometimes laziness is a defense mechanism. We avoid taking action because we fear failure, judgment, or the unknown. But if you confront those fears head on and remind yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way, you'll start to see a shift. Taking action, even when you're scared, is what separates those who stay stuck from those who achieve their dreams. As you move forward, it's crucial to stay patient with yourself. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and it's okay if you stumble along the way. What matters is that you keep going. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Keep reminding yourself that success is not linear. It's a journey of ups and downs, twists and turns, and every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. You don't have to go through this journey alone. The energy you surround yourself with has a huge impact on your motivation and mindset. When you're around people who believe in you, you'll start to believe in yourself even more. In closing, note this: your 20s are a time to build the foundation for the rest of your life. Don't let laziness keep you from creating the future you want. You are capable, you are worthy, and you are deserving of all the success you dream about.